I have a stepsister, Liu Ruyan. She has a captivating appearance, just past 20 years old. Her figure is already shapely, often wears loose clothes but can't hide her curves. After bathing, wet hair clinging to her shoulders. Water droplets slide down her fair neck, leaving a small damp patch. Unintentionally drawing gazes, she speaks with a lazy tone. When she smiles, her eyes crinkle slightly. Even a teasing look, with her delicate features and unintentional soft charm, exudes a captivating sensuality. She is 2 years older than me, always loves to bully me, yet hides an inexplicable warmth. Today I turn 18. I plan to turn the tables, but as the morning sun streamed in, my thoughts scattered. I stared at the ceiling, fingers brushing my ID by the pillow. The thought of escaping her was interrupted by her familiar gardenia scent, left when she lent me her blanket. Even the quilt held her lingering warmth. Since I can remember, Liu Ruyan used her early growth and strength to make bullying me her joy. As kids, she'd snatch my snacks, sprinkle chip crumbs in my hair. But when I was upset, she'd slip a milk candy in my pocket, hide my homework, see me nearly cry, then cover my eyes from behind, wave the book under my nose, calling me crybaby, her breath warming my ear. Last birthday was worse. She and her friend got me drunk, filmed me dancing a folk dance, but when I got a fever, she got up in the night, placed cool towels on me. Finally free at last, I murmured softly, stretching. My fingers brushed the other pillow, where her scent lingered, still faintly warm. Dreaming of taking charge, returning her mischief in kind. The door creaked open. I jumped in fright. Saturday bolt upright. Saw Liu Ruyan leaning in the doorway, fresh from the shower, jet black hair damp on her shoulders. Droplets at her ends slid down her fair neck, into her loose white pajamas. Morning light fell on her face, long lashes like tiny fans. Even her usually mischievous eyes seemed soft as honey, but her gaze held its usual playful glint. Except today, there seemed something more. My heart skipped a beat.
Get up for breakfast, birthday boy.
Her voice husky from sleep, lazy and alluring. Her eyes swept my room, landed on the tissue box by my bed. My heart sank. Before I could explain, she padded over in soft slippers, leaning down. Her gardenia scent, warm breath washed over me, close enough to see beneath her collar, a droplet on her collarbone.
Little brother's all grown up, but remember moderation. Health is your greatest asset.
Her voice dropped low, breath brushed my ear, tickling making me blush. I yanked the quilt up, covering half my face. What nonsense, I've had a cold, for blowing my nose. As I spoke, I avoided her eyes, stared at her hair on her shoulder. But my gaze drifted to the curves beneath her pajamas. Liu Ruyan clearly didn't buy it. She reached out, fingertips brushed my earlobe, cool from her shower. I jerked my head away, accidentally grazed her hand. She paused, then laughed softly, eyes crinkling at the corners, with a hint of triumph.
All right, I believe you, but lock the door next time, so mom and dad don't see. Think you are up to something naughty.
She turned away, her pajama hand brushed against my bed, leaving a fragrant breeze. I sat fuming, but the warmth where she touched, and seeing up close, her flushed earlobe, made my heart pound like a drum. My thoughts of revenge faded away, washed up and went downstairs. The sweet scent of glutinous rice cakes. Stepmother brought steaming cakes to the table, smiling waved me over. I sat, picked up chopsticks. Liu Ruyan leaned in, elbow nudged my arm, pouting.
Mom, you are biased. I wanted coconut chicken yesterday. You said no time. Today for brother's birthday, you made all this.
Her hair half drained, tips brushed my shoulder, tickling slightly, but I didn't pull away as usual. Stepmother scolded her. She pouted silently, but the stepmother turned to the kitchen. She secretly used her chopsticks, took a rice cake from my plate, and popped it into her mouth, leaving a ring of soybean flour on her lips. I didn't point it out, just slid the plate closer to her. Her eyes lit up. She took another piece. Then while I wasn't looking, she lightly brushed my lips with her fingertip, as if wiping something away, or just teasing me on purpose. By the time I realized, she'd turned away smiling, but her ears flushed red. I kept eating my rice cake. A strange feeling churned in my chest. I knew I was adopted, so I'd always been extra obedient. While Liu Ruyan was their real daughter, yet she rebelled constantly, insisted on art school, sneak off to audition shows, but, remembering her little gesture, and her poorly hidden concern for me, that strange feeling now held something else. Hey sis, did you make the cut? I looked up asking. My gaze landed right on her soybean-dusted lips. Without thinking I reached and gently wiped it with my thumb. When my finger touched her soft lips, we both froze. My face flushed instantly. I snatched my hand back. You had powder on your lips. She turned away, rubbing her mouth with her hand. Her voice softer now.
Made top 8 of course. Who do you think I am?
But her reddened ears betrayed her fluster. I rolled my eyes pretending calm, teased her about low volts, watching her pout and poke her food. My heart softened. When I said brother you could help, her eyes shone like stars. She followed me to my room, locked the door behind us. The door clicked shut. She flopped onto my bed, her hair fanned across my pillow, a teasing glint in her eyes.
Little brother, you are not planning anything, are you? Aren't we siblings?
We're siblings, remember?